Scranton and Kalyandra. Apparently she's reading all of your comments and she knows that she's the real star here. And we're going to channel the Arcturian Council for you. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to conduct with all of you. Yes, yes, yes. We have an abundance of clarity when it comes to our approach to serving humanity. We always are seeking for more of that clarity, however. Now, we have noticed that many of the awakened are unclear about how you all want to be of service, or to say it in a better way, what the best way is for you to be of service to humanity. We notice this, and our compassion for you in those moments is real, and it is also abundant. If you can recognize that even the Arcturian Council is seeking to find
the best ways to be of service to humanity, then perhaps you can realize that for you as an individual to have that all figured out right now is tall order. You may not ever feel that you are doing enough to serve humanity, but the bigger picture here is that you may also never feel that you are enough. And that's something we advise you to look at. We want for all of you to feel that you are enough. We want you to feel that your presence there on earth is enough. And we want you to rest assured that we see you as enough. We keep telling you over and over that it's not about what you do. But we will say it again because we really want you to hear it. It's not about what you do. Sit quietly and hold love and compassion in your hearts. Seek to have peace within you. Intend for the universe to give everyone exactly what they need. And open yourselves up to receiving more of the high frequency energies that keep coming in, so that you can be the conduits for that energy. And let go of this need to do something. Or, let us say it another way. Let go of the need to do the perfect or best thing that you could possibly do. If you see a homeless person on the sidewalk and you think that giving that person money isn't enough, but you give the money and walk away, then you are technically correct. There is more that you could do in that situation. You could talk to the person. You could listen to their story. You could take them home, bathe them and feed them and give them a place to sleep. But you have to operate within your comfort level in that situation, and you have to let yourself off the hook for not being perfect. You have to live your lives, and you have to live your lives from wherever you are. And so, if you cannot open that healing center that you want so much to open tomorrow, then just ask yourself what you can do to help, and let that answer be enough. If you don't, you won't find that peace within you. And if you don't find that peace within you, then you're putting out that vibration of being unsettled. And we can all agree that what you all want to see outside of you is a peaceful world. One where others let themselves off the hook and do the best that they can. So if you want that for everyone else, perhaps it is time to allow yourselves to have it as well. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. I don't know what she knocked over there. It's loud. She was getting into some stuff. A little bit on the restless side after pretty much lying around all day. Thank you everyone for watching. Blessings to you and your family and friends and loved ones and cats and dogs and pigs. Whoever's in your life. I heard from someone today that the hurricane didn't hit Florida too hard, so that was good news. Oh yeah, and I've heard from a lot of people who have really enjoyed the grounding meditation that you get when you sign up for my email list on danielscranton.com. And if you just go to the website under meditation, there's there's one of those drop-down menus where you hold your mouse over your mouse pointer, I should say, over the meditation tab, and it drops down and shows, free guided meditation. You can click that. Or you just go to the home page and you look over to the right and it says, sign up for my email list here. Same thing. Gets you to the free guided meditation. If you don't get it, just email me at danielchannels@gmail.com and I'll just send it to you. But I would love to have you on my email list because it makes me feel important. Nothing much to report here, baby-wise. We both were feeling pretty tired today and didn't do much, and Talea seems happy and healthy and enjoying all the gifts that keep coming in, so thank you for those. Appreciate those. I still have my money mastery course to promote here for the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks actually. So I'll have the link to that in the description as well. And yeah, I started watching this show last night, what is it called? The Path on Hulu.
for those of you who don't know what Hulu is, it's like Netflix, only way less successful. Like they're losing money. So, but I've always liked Hulu. I pay them $12 a month to have no commercials. And but they are really not quite up to Netflix's powerhouse of programming. But this show, The Path, it's really interesting because it kind of paints all of us who are very new agey and spiritual in a questionable light. I mean, there are people who mean well on the show, but it's funny because I saw it on this show I just watched called The Sinner, which had 2 seasons. Season 1's way better than season 2, but season 2 has one of these communes as well, where it's like, and it's kind of like everybody's sort of making fun of Scientology now and calling Scientology out because of what it's become. And I watched the movie The Master too, which was with Philip Seymour Hoffman when he was still alive, and Amy Adams was in it, Joaquin Phoenix. And that was loosely based on L. Ron Hubbard, and the founder of Scientology, for those of you who don't know. When I was a kid growing up, there were always these commercials on TV for Dianetics, and you were like, what the heck is Dianetics, No idea. That was L. Ron Hubbard's big book that he wrote, I guess a long time ago, because I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and it was all over the television. So The Master, The Sinner, and now the Path all sort of have these, like, if you watch it and you're awake, you're like, wow, there's some really good stuff in here. Like, even though it's gotten corrupted, and usually it's like the leader, right? It's like the cult leader who's the super corrupt one. But there's also the foundational stuff in there, the teachings. Like in the movie The Master, he takes on Joaquin Phoenix's character as his like number one kind of like project. And it's remarkable because a lot of the stuff that he's doing is really kind of good, but you see like the other side of it, and it's like I would love to see, and you probably never will see, because with movies and television there always has to be some kind of like big dramatic thing that's happening, but like a good depiction of people who are starting a spiritual community and are really well intended, and I don't know. Of course, there's always going to be issues. I mean, if you've ever tried to live in community with other people, it's really hard. But it's always, we're always, those of us who are in this world and doing this work, and we're not, my wife and I never want to start a commune or have that type of agenda, but you'd like to think that those of us who are doing this kind of work could be represented in some way that's not where there's this ulterior motive of sleeping with all the women in the cult, or which was apparently what Jim Jones did in the Jonestown group. I heard that from someone who was there, who I met, so who didn't die from drinking the Kool-Aid. So there's all these, and then you hear about the Heaven's Gate cult and the David Koresh thing, and it's like so people really jump to the idea of this is a cult really fast and want to protect from, and rightfully so, because obviously wherever there's an opportunity to abuse power, whether it's politician, policeman, priest, whoever. There's that temptation, and some people give into it, and but it's just sad. I just feel sad that there's no like positive depictions of what. I'm sure there are, and it's probably in a comedy where you see it. I did see a comedy. I can't remember who was in it exactly. Pretty sure Jennifer Aniston was in it. May have been called Wanderlust or something. But it was a comedy, and there was a spiritual community, and there was none of that like creepy stuff. Except the founder, I think, was, I don't know. There was something about the founder, but it wasn't like evil. It was just like that he ate meat or something. Anyway, I'm sort of rambling here, and I think it's time to wrap this up. Good night, everyone. See you again tomorrow night.